Hi everyone, welcome back to Sri Sampath Vinayaka Learning channel. Now we are going to discuss about the division algorithm for the polynomials. Okay, Nama? We know the general division, but now we are going to discuss about the division of the polynomials. See ma, here I am going to divide this p of x with g of x. Then I am going to get some quotient, Nama. That quotient is assumed as q of x, and also we are going to obtain some remainder. That remainder is assumed as r of x. You have to remember this p of x, g of x, q of x and r of x clearly. Okay, then after see we have to write the detailed explanation of the division algorithm. If p of x and g of x are the two polynomials where the g of x is not equal to 0, why? Because we are dividing with the g of x, then we can find the polynomials that q of x and r of x. Okay, such that p of x is equal to g of x into q of x plus r of x. Okay, now it is similar to the Euclid division algorithm. Okay, in that Euclid division algorithm, okay, now for the given integers a and b, there exists an unique pair of integers q and r, such that a is equal to bq plus r, where that r is in between 0 and b minus 1. Understand ma? So that is why here we are going to discuss the algorithm for the polynomials. That is the same. There we are going to discuss that algorithm for numbers. That means for real numbers. Here we are going to discuss that algorithm here for polynomials. Ma. Okay, here this p of x is equivalent to the product of g of x into q of x plus remainder r of x. Okay, now here this r of x may be sometimes 0 or its degree is less than the degree of g of x. We have to remember, it's a very important point. Always this r of x degree is less than this g of x, and sometimes its degree may be 0 also. That is why here we are going to write the degree of r of x may be 0 or degree of r of x is less than the degree of this g of x. And one more point you have to remember, the degree of dividend, this p of x, is equal to the sum of the degrees of divisor and quotient. Understand? So next, after defining this, okay, we are going to discuss some points related to this division algorithm. Here the division algorithm is nothing but the dividend p of x is equivalent to the product of divisor g of x into quotient q of x plus remainder r of x. Now, if this g of x is a linear polynomial, let us suppose that g of x is a linear polynomial, then this r of x degree must be a constant, because its degree is 1, no, then r of x degree is less than that. That means it may be a constant. Now, if the degree of q of x is 1, then this degree of p of x is equivalent to, we discussed that sum of degree of g of x plus degree of q of x, no ma? So that is why p of x is equal to 1 plus the degree of g of x. Okay, if p of x is divided by x minus a, okay, that means this p of x is divided by x minus a. In the place of g of x we are having x minus a. Then the remainder is p of a. It is the remainder theorem which was discussed in our 9th class. Okay, now if r is equal to 0, that means if the remainder is 0, then this q of x is a factor of this p of x, or this q of x divides this p of x. You have to remember this, a very important point. Okay, nama? That means if remainder is 0 means this q of x is a factor of p of x, or this q of x divides p of x. Understand ma? Now see ma, we are going to discuss the division of polynomials by using long division. For that we have to discuss the process, how to follow the division. Okay, for that see ma, first step, firstly we have to arrange the given polynomials in a standard form. Okay, standard form in the sense, what is the standard form of a cubic polynomial ma? Ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, like that. Okay, we have to arrange the given polynomials in a standard form by decreasing order of its power. Next, to obtain the first term in the quotient, we have to divide the first term in the dividend with first term of the divisor ma. Okay na? And that obtained result is going to be multiplied to the divisor. Then what we are going to obtain, okay, is subtracted from the dividend. See, multiply the divisor with the obtained result and subtract the product. Here by multiplying this divisor and the result which we obtain is going to produce some product, no? That we have to subtract from the dividend. Okay na? And we have to write the remainder. And this step 2 is going to be repeated again and again till to obtain degree of r of x is less than degree of g of x ma. Or the degree of r of x is 0. That means a constant. Understand ma? So simply see, firstly we have to arrange the given polynomials in a standard form, that is the divisor and dividend. Then after we have to divide the dividend with the divisor, no ma. For that we have to write the quotient value first. To obtain the first term in the quotient, I have to divide the first term of the dividend with the first term of the divisor. Okay. Then we are going to get some result, no? That is going to be multiplied with the divisor and the obtained product subtracted from the dividend ma. Then we are going to get some remainder, no? This remainder is having its degree less than the divisor or not, we have to check. Okay, if it is having less than the degree of the divisor, then we have to stop the division process. Else we have to continue this procedure till to obtain the degree of r of x is less than degree of g of x ma. Or the degree of r of x is 0. That is constant ma. Okay na? Now, if you are going to discuss one example, then you can understand the procedure. Okay. This division procedure is already discussed in your 9th class ma. Okay. Once again we are going to revise it by taking 1 or 2 examples. Okay na? See ma. Example. Divide 2x square plus 3x plus 1 by x plus 2 is asking. Here see, the given polynomials are in a standard form only ma, directly. It is having its degree 2. So 2x square, 3x, 1. After degree 2, linear term and constant. And the divisor is also a linear equation. So firstly we have to divide the 2x square plus 3x plus 1 polynomial with x plus 2. As it is in the standard form, no need to arrange it in a standard form. I asked you to calculate the first term of the quotient by dividing the first term of the dividend with the first term of the divisor ma. So see, x and 1x is going to be cancelled, then 2x is left. That is the first term of the quotient. We have to write it in the quotient part. Now we have to divide this divisor with the first term of the quotient ma. So see ma, 2x into x, 2x square. 2x into plus 2, 4x. Okay. So we have to subtract no ma. While subtracting, the signs are going to be changed. These two are going to be cancelled. Then see ma, plus 3x and it is minus 4x. That is minus x. Okay. Plus 1. See ma. Now to obtain the second term in the quotient, now this is our dividend. We are dividing this minus x plus 1 with x plus 2. Okay na. See. Here the first term is minus x and here the first term is x. Okay, x and x are going to be cancelled, then minus 1 left. So that minus 1 is the second term of the quotient. Now I have to multiply this minus 1 to this divisor. So minus 1 into x minus x. Minus 1 into plus 2 minus 2. Okay na ma? So see, while subtracting we have to change the signs. So these two x's are going to be cancelled. It is plus 3. So here quotient is 2x minus 1. Remainder is 3 ma. Okay, like that we are going to use the long division method. Okay. Now see ma. Divide 3x cube plus x square plus 2x plus 5 by 1 plus 2x plus x square. Okay, see ma. In the given dividend, it is in a standard form and it is having all the terms, cube term, square term, x term and constant. But the divisor is having all the terms but it is not in a proper order. Okay, we have to arrange the divisor in the descending order of its powers. Okay, now see ma. For that is why I am going to write x square term first, then x term, then constant ma. I have to divide 3x cube plus x square plus 2x plus 5. Okay, with x square plus 2x plus 1 ma. Okay, now the divisor and dividend are arranged in a standard form by decreasing order of its powers. Now we have to find the first term in the quotient. For that, I have to divide the first term of the dividend with the first term of the divisor. Here the first term of the dividend is 3x cube by the first term of the divisor is x square. See, these two x's are going to cancel with two x's of the x cube. Okay, now that is we are going to have 3x. That 3x is the first term of the quotient. Now I have to multiply that 3x to the divisor. Okay, now x square plus 2x plus 1. 3x into x square, 3x cube. 3x into plus 2x, 6x square. 3x into 1, 3x mark. Okay, now I have to change the signs. So these 3x cube and minus 3x cubes are going to be cancelled. Plus x square minus 6x square, that is minus 5x square. Plus 2x minus 3x means minus x. Okay, I have to carry that 5. Again, coming to the second step, here our dividend is minus 5x square minus 5x plus 5. So here the first term is minus 5x square. I have to divide this minus 5x square with the first term of the divisor. X square and x square are going to be cancelled and it is minus 5. Okay, the second term of the quotient is minus 5. I have to multiply the divisor with that minus 5. That minus 5 into x square minus 5x square minus 5 into plus 2x minus 10x. Next minus 5 into plus 1 minus 5. It is plus, it is plus, it is plus. These two are going to be cancelled. And it is 9x plus 10. See ma. Here the degree of the remainder is 1 and the degree of divisor is 2. So the degree of remainder is less than the degree of divisor. So we are not going to continue the division. Okay. This is the remainder now and the 3x minus 5 is our quotient. If you want to write directly more. Quotient. Quotient is equal to 3x minus 5. Okay, now remainder is equal to 9x plus 10. Okay, now ma? In this way we are going to follow the long division. Now see ma, example 10. Divide 3x square minus x cube minus 3x plus 5 by x minus 1 minus x square and is asking us to verify the division algorithm. That means firstly we have to use the long division method and then after we have to verify the division algorithm. That is dividend is equivalent to the product of divisor and quotient plus remainder is going to be verified or not, we have to check. Okay. Now see ma, the given polynomials are not in a standard form. Firstly we have to arrange them in a standard form. For that I am going to assume the given polynomials as p of x and g of x ma. P of x, see, here we have to write the x cube term first. Here the x cube term is minus x cube. So minus x cube plus 3x square minus 3x plus 5. It is arranged in a standard form. Now coming to the divisor. The divisor is given as x minus 1 minus x square. Now I have to arrange it in a proper order ma. That is x square term I have to write first, then x term, then constant. That is x square term here is minus x square and x term is plus x and the constant is minus 1. Okay na ma? Now I have to divide this p of x with g of x ma. That is minus x square plus x minus 1. Okay na, is going to divide this minus x cube plus 3x square minus 3x plus 5. Understand ma? Here we are going to calculate the first term of the quotient. The first term of the quotient means we have to divide the first term of the dividend with the first term of the divisor. Okay na? See ma, minus and minus are going to be cancelled, x square and 2x's are going to be cancelled and 1x left. That x is our first term of the quotient. Now x into this minus x square minus x cube. Okay na, x into x, x square, x into minus 1 minus x. You have to change the signs. Okay na ma'am? These x cubes are going to be cancel. Now see, plus 3x square and it is minus x square, that is 2x square, and it is minus 2x ma, and the carrying out value is 5. Now step 2, to obtain the second term in the quotient. Now this is our dividend, so the first term of the dividend is 2x square and the first term of the divisor is minus x square. X square and x square are going to be cancelled, then minus 2 is our second term of the quotient. Now I have to multiply this divisor with this minus 2. Minus 2 into minus x square plus 2x square. Minus 2 into plus x minus 2x. Minus 2 into minus 1 plus 2. So it is minus, it is plus, and it is minus. These two terms are going to be cancelled. Then plus 5 minus 2 means 3. Our remainder is 3. So see, here we obtained remainder as constant. So we have to start doing the division process. Now I have to verify the division algorithm. Okay now. To verify, I have to check the quotient into divisor plus remainder is equivalent to dividend or not. Firstly, multiply this quotient x minus 2 with the divisor minus x square plus x minus 1 and add that remainder to that. Whether it is produces the dividend or not, we have to check. X into minus x cube plus x square minus x, okay now, plus 2x square minus 2x plus 2 plus 3. See ma, minus x cube plus 3x square minus 3x plus 5. So this is nothing but our P of x, that is dividend. So verified. See ma, quotient into divisor plus remainder produces the dividend. So division algorithm is verified ma. Okay. See ma, example 11. Find all the zeros of 2x power 4 minus 3x cube minus 3x square plus 6x minus 2 if you know that two of its zeros are root 2 and minus root 2. Okay, for that firstly we have to write the given polynomial. Okay, now let the given polynomial P of x is equal to, okay, 2x power 4 minus 3x cube minus 3x square plus 6x minus 2. Okay, and also he gave two zeros. So root 2 comma minus root 2 we have to write the given zeros as. And you have to just question yourself that how many zeros the given polynomial is going to have. Okay, for that we have to find its degree. So the degree of the given polynomial is 4. So it must have 4 zeros. But only 2 of the zeros are given. Now we have to calculate the other 2 zeros. Okay, for that we have to remember a concept of 9th class. See ma, if a is a zero of the polynomial P of x, then x minus a is a factor of the same P of x. Okay, similarly, here root 2 and minus root 2 are the zeros of the P of x as given. Okay, now so if root 2 is a 0, then x minus root 2 is a factor. And if minus root 2 is a 0, then x plus root 2 is a factor. So that is why x minus root 2 comma x plus root 2 are factors of the P of x. And now listen, for 32, 2 is a factor, 4 is a factor. And the product of this 2 and 4, that is 8, is also a factor of this 32. That means product of the factors are also the factor of the given polynomial. Similarly, x minus root 2 into x plus root 2 is also a factor of this P of x. That is why I am writing as this x minus root 2 and x plus root 2 x square minus 2. So that means this x square minus 2 is a factor of this P of x. By dividing this P of x with x square minus 2, definitely I am going to get a quadratic equation in the quotient, because the degree of the dividend is equivalent to the degree of quotient plus degree of divisor. Okay now, so here the degree of divisor is 2, definitely then degree of quotient is a 2. So we have to divide the given polynomial. See ma, here x term is missing now, so in the place of x term I am going to write 0. So first one, Sima. First term in the quotient. 2x power of 4 by x square. X square and 2x's are going to be cancelled. Then 2x square is our first term in the quotient. Now multiply this divisor with this 2x square. 2x power of 4 plus 0 minus 4x square. Okay, minus, so 0, there is no change in the symbol. Okay, so these two are going to be cancelled. Minus 3x cube plus x square and plus 6x. The second term in the quotient is minus 3x cube by x square. Why? Because here the first term is minus 3x cube. This first term by first term of the divisor. X square and 2x's are going to be cancelled. Then minus 3x is our second term in the quotient. So minus 3x into x square minus 3x cube. Minus 3x into 0, 0. Minus it is plus 6x. It is plus, it is minus. These two are going to be cancelled. And x square and these are also going to be cancelled. Plus 0 minus 2. So now the third term in the quotient is x square by x square. That is plus 1. So it is plus 1. So plus 1 in the sense x square plus 0 minus 2. Okay, minus plus. Everything is going to be cancelled. Definitely you have to obtain the remainder as 0 because we are dividing the polynomial with a factor. Okay, Nama? Now we have to factorize the quotient to obtain the remaining two factors. That means zeros. Understand, ma? So this dividend is equal to divisor into quotient. We have to write as the remainder is 0. We need not to add that remainder, ma. So dividend, this one is equal to divisor into this quotient. X square minus 2 into 2x square minus 3x plus 1, ma. So now I have to factorize this quotient value. For that, see, 1 into 2, 2. I have to split this 2 into 2 times to obtain the middle term minus 3. So this 2 can be split into minus 2 comma minus 1. So see, in this middle term minus 3x is split as minus 2x comma minus x. So x square minus 2 into 2x square minus 2x minus x plus 1. See, from these two terms I am going to take out 2x as common. So x square minus 2 into 2x into x minus 1. From these two terms I am going to take out minus 1 as common. Then x minus 1. Here in these two terms I am having x minus 1 as common. No? So x minus 1 into 2x minus 1. We know that x square minus 2 is x plus root 2 into x minus root 2. In the previous step we have its proof. P of x is nothing but x plus root 2 into x minus root 2 into x minus 1 into 2x minus 1. To obtain its 0, we have to equalize each and every factor to 0. That is x plus root 2 is equal to 0. That is x is equal to minus root 2. X minus root 2 is equal to 0. So x is equal to root 2. X minus 1 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 1. 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. Then x is equal to 1 by 2. So these are the roots of the polynomial p of x. Okay, na? So the remaining two zeros of the polynomial are 1 comma 1 by 2. Okay, na? In this way we are going to solve the unknown zeros. Okay.